Hey everybody, today we're going to make pig candy, and I came to find out about this recipe from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and the host went to a place called Cafe Genevieve, and she serves it there at that restaurant. And it's very popular and people love it, and it just sounded so good, and it's really simple to make. So let's just get started. So what I'm gonna do is make the mix that you put on the bacon first. And you put a fourth of a cup of brown sugar. My brown sugar is getting a little bit dry, but that's okay. That works good in this because it adheres to the bacon better. But you put about a fourth of a cup of brown sugar. And you also put a fourth of a cup of white sugar. And I'm going to get this out of the way. You put a half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoon, or whatever your preference is, for cayenne pepper. You don't want it to be too hot. I'm going to put about that much, which may be about half a teaspoon. And then you're supposed to put dry mustard, but I have no dry mustard, so I'm going to just use regular mustard. And you want a teaspoon. I got it on my finger. Okay, so now we're just going to mix all this up, and it would mix better if we had the dry mustard, but anyway, just mix all this up. And what you can do, if you want, is spread it out on a baking sheet and let it sit all night and let it dry out more, and it sticks to the bacon better. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it on as it is. I really don't think it would make that much difference. So I've got that mixed up pretty well. And you want to use thick cut bacon, which I got this at Aldi's. Here is my baking sheet, and I've covered it with aluminum foil because you don't want to have this sticky stuff sticking to your pan, because it will be a lot harder to clean. Also use one of these racks so the bacon is not directly on the pan, because it's not going to crisp up if it's directly on the pan. Now I'm going to take this little baking sheet and pour this mixture on it. It'll just be easier to coat this way. And if I didn't tell you, I'll tell you now. I dropped my scissors. You want to have your heat on 225. You're just going to let this go real slow when you bake it. Okay, now take a slice of bacon and coat it with this mixture good on both sides. And then lay it on your pan. And do it again, and just keep doing it till you get all your bacon covered. So that's going to take a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Once I get the bacon all covered in the sugar mixture, I'm just going to stick it in the oven. And it's going to go 45 to 65 minutes. You want it to be hard, but not just like dried out hard. But you want it to be able to break. And anyway, just, I think you know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, it will break, and that's how you eat it. But anyway, I will be back when I take it out of the oven. So like I say, I'm just going to coat it, stick it in the oven, and when it's done, I'll be back. Okay, the bacon has finished, and it smells and looks so good. So let me tell you before I show it to you, I let it go for over 2 hours. I don't know if you would want to turn your heat up just a little bit or just let it go. I didn't mind just letting it go the whole time, but it turned out really good. But just keep that in mind. It might be the altitude, you know, that has something to do with baking. I don't know, but I don't think I'm in like an altitude that it would really matter. But anyway, let me show you the bacon. I'm gonna have to put it down a little bit. There it is. I hope you can see it. It's just come out of the oven. And I'm gonna pick up a piece and let you see. As it cools, it will kind of harden into a straight piece where you could break it. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. You'll be able to break the bacon, and it won't go flying like sawdust. You don't want to cook it that long. But anyway, this is pig candy from the restaurant I told you about, Cafe Genevieve. And I hope you give it a try if you love bacon. I really think you'll enjoy this. Have a wonderful day. Do something good for yourself and somebody else. You'll be blessed. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.